If she wanted to, she would. That's the truth nobody wants to admit. My friends, most men spend months, even years, chasing women who were never truly interested in them from the start. They ignore the red flags, excuse the cold behavior, and convince themselves she just needs more time. But let's be honest, women aren't confusing when it comes to attraction. If she likes you, she'll show you. If she doesn't, she'll show you too, but in ways men often refuse to see. Folks, this is where the lies begin. Society, movies, even well-meaning friends tell men, just keep trying, persistence pays off. But persistence in the wrong place doesn't make you look strong, it makes you look desperate. Think about it. If you were chasing a bus that already shut its doors and started driving away, would sprinting harder get you on board? You'd be running yourself into exhaustion while the bus keeps moving on without you. That's exactly what happens when you chase a woman who's not interested. You end up chasing air. Here's the problem. Men lie to themselves because facing rejection is uncomfortable. They'd rather hold on to a fantasy than accept the reality. They'll say, she's just busy, while she's laughing with friends on Instagram. They'll say, she's shy, while she's texting someone else with full energy. They'll say, she just needs to get to know me better, while she's showing no curiosity at all. The truth is simple, my friends. When she's into you, you won't have to chase. She'll make time, she'll make effort, and she'll make it known. But here's where it gets powerful. Once you stop giving your energy to the wrong people, you start reclaiming your self-respect. You start realizing your time is valuable, your presence is rare, and your energy isn't something to be handed out for free. Women who aren't interested will quietly test your limits. They'll waste your time if you allow it. But the moment you recognize the signs and choose to walk away, you send a clear message to her and to yourself that you're not a man who settles for scraps of attention. So stay with me, because in this video, I'm breaking down the 7 undeniable signs a woman shows when she's not interested. If you spot even 2 of these, it's time to stop chasing immediately. And before we go deeper, I want you to write this in the comments. My time matters. Hit that like button, press subscribe, and let's get started, folks. Sign 1. She doesn't respect your time. My friends, the very first and most undeniable sign that a woman isn't interested in you is this: she stops respecting your time. Let's keep it real. When a woman is genuinely attracted to you, your time becomes valuable to her. She looks forward to being with you, she tries to align her schedule, and even if she's busy, she makes the effort to carve out moments. Because that's what people do when they care. They make time. But when she's not interested, everything changes. Suddenly, your time becomes cheap in her eyes. She'll cancel on you at the last minute, show up late without apologizing, or take hours, sometimes even days, to reply to a simple message. And here's the painful part. Most men don't take the hint. Instead, they excuse it. They'll say, she must be stressed, or she probably just forgot, or maybe she's testing me. No, my friends, she's not testing you. She's showing you that you're not a priority. Think about it like this. If you booked a flight and the airline kept delaying it, canceling it, and making you wait at the gate for hours with no updates, how many times would you keep buying tickets from them? Probably once, maybe twice, but after that, you'd never trust that airline again. Yet when it comes to women, men tolerate this same disrespect over and over again, convincing themselves it'll be different next time. Folks, it won't be. Here's the truth. Time is the one thing you can never get back. Every minute you spend waiting on someone who doesn't value you is a minute stolen from your future. A woman who truly likes you won't risk losing you by wasting your time. She'll be eager, responsive, and consistent. She'll show you with her actions that she wants you around. But when she's not into you, she'll keep pushing you further and further down her list of priorities. I'll give you an example. You plan a dinner for Friday. She agrees, you get ready, maybe even rearrange your own schedule. But then, an hour before, you get that text. Sorry, something came up, can we reschedule? And like a nice guy, you say, no problem. But here's where it stings. She never actually suggests another day. That's not an accident. That's her silently telling you she doesn't care enough to make it happen. Now, here's the mistake most men make. They think by waiting patiently, by proving they're flexible, by showing unlimited tolerance, she'll eventually respect them more. Wrong. The opposite happens. She loses respect because you've shown her your time has no value. And once a woman knows she can waste your time without consequence, you've already lost the game. So here's your wake-up call. Stop tolerating disrespect for your time. If she's always late, always canceling, always too busy to reply or meet up, believe what she's showing you. Don't argue with her words, pay attention to her actions, because actions don't lie. And if you want her respect, it starts with respecting yourself first. I want you to drop this in the comments right now. My time has value. Say it, show it, and live it. Sign 2, her phone becomes more interesting than you. My friends, let's be brutally honest here. If a woman is really into you, you will have her attention. You won't need to compete with distractions, you won't need to beg for her focus, and you certainly won't have to battle for her eyes against a glowing screen. When a woman wants you, she'll be present, she'll lean in, she'll engage, she'll make you feel like you matter in that moment, but when she's not interested, suddenly her phone becomes the most fascinating thing in the world. You could be sitting right across from her, pouring energy into the conversation, and she'll be scrolling Instagram, checking TikTok, laughing at some random group chat, or typing out messages with a smile on her face that has nothing to do with you. That, my friends, is not shyness. That is disinterest, plain and simple. Here's the harsh truth. Attention is the purest currency in attraction. If she's handing it out to her social media feed, to her friends, or even to strangers online, but can't give you 5 uninterrupted minutes of it, she's telling you everything you need to know. You're not a priority. You're background noise. And men make the biggest mistake here. They tolerate it. They sit there quietly, hoping she'll put the phone down on her own, thinking, if I just wait patiently, she'll notice me again. But by staying silent, you're teaching her that you'll accept being second place to her phone. And once you accept second place, you'll stay second place, forever. Let me paint the picture. You take her out for coffee, you're trying to connect, asking about her day, sharing a story, maybe even cracking a joke. But halfway through, she pulls out her phone, her face lights up at some notification, and she laughs out loud while typing furiously. You ask, "What's funny?" And she brushes it off with, "Oh, nothing." Folks, it's not nothing, it's everything. That little moment is a clear sign she's more invested in whatever's on her phone than in building a connection with you. Now, some men trick themselves into believing this is normal. They'll say, well, everyone's on their phone these days. And yes, we all live in a digital world, but here's the key difference. When someone truly values you, they'll make you feel like you're more important than a screen. A woman who likes you will put her phone face down on the table, silence it, or not even touch it during your time together. Why? Because she wants to connect with you. She wants you to feel heard, seen, and chosen in that moment. But a woman who doesn't care won't bother. And you will always lose that battle against her phone because you can't outcompete the endless entertainment, validation, and attention she's getting from it. That's not your fight to win. So here's the reality check. If her phone consistently gets more attention than you do, she's not invested. Stop making excuses. Stop telling yourself she's just distracted. Respect yourself enough to see the truth and walk away. Drop this in the comments right now. I deserve full attention. Sign 3, she's too busy for basic effort. Let's be real, folks. One of the clearest signs a woman isn't interested is when she suddenly becomes too busy for even the smallest effort toward you. Now, we all know life gets hectic. Work, school, family, commitments. Yes, those things are real. But here's the truth. People always make time for the things, and the people they truly care about. Always. When a woman likes you, she'll find ways to fit you into her schedule. No matter how chaotic her day looks, she'll text you on her lunch break, call you while she's walking to her car, or plan ahead just to lock in a time to see you. Why? Because she wants to. That's how simple attraction is. But when she doesn't like you that way, every little thing suddenly feels like an impossible task. Replying to your message? Sorry, I forgot. Meeting for an hour? Oh, I'm swamped. Even a quick phone call feels like you're asking her to move mountains. And yet, you'll notice something strange. She's not too busy for brunch with her friends. She's not too busy to post on social media. She's not too busy to binge a show or scroll online for hours. She's only too busy for you. That's not about time, it's about priority. And this is where most men get stuck. They buy into the excuse. They tell themselves, she's going through a lot right now, or she just needs space. But the truth is, folks, being busy is one of the oldest and clearest codes for low interest. If she wanted to see you, she would make it happen. If she doesn't, she'll hide behind the busy excuse forever. Let me give you an example. You send her a message. Hey, want to grab coffee this week? She replies, I'd love to, but this week is so crazy. Maybe another time. Weeks pass, you reach out again, same answer. Meanwhile, you see her online posting stories of nights out, laughing at dinners, going to concerts, living her life. So was she really too busy? No. She just wasn't too busy for the things she wanted to do. She was only too busy for you. Here's the danger. When you accept this excuse again and again, you're teaching her that she can give you crumbs and you'll still keep chasing. And nothing kills respect faster than that. A woman who knows you'll keep waiting around, even while she gives you zero effort, will only push you further down the list. So let this sink in. Effort is a mirror of interest. If she's not putting in even the smallest effort, it's not because she's overwhelmed, it's because she doesn't see you as worth it. Don't keep fooling yourself, my friends. If she's always too busy for you, it's time to stop being available for her. Drop this in the comments right now. I won't settle for excuses. Sign 5, she avoids being alone with you. Now let's talk about one of the biggest giveaways, folks. When a woman is genuinely attracted to you, she will want private time. She'll look forward to moments when it's just the two of you. No distractions, no crowd, no background noise. Because intimacy, real intimacy, grows in one-on-one settings. That's when the connection deepens. That's when attraction has the space to breathe. But when she's not interested, the opposite happens. She'll do everything she can to avoid being alone with you. She'll keep things in group settings, she'll invite friends to tag along, or she'll accidentally bump into you only in public places where there's a buffer. Think about it. She's comfortable enough to be around you when other people are present, but she avoids situations where it's just you and her. That's not shyness. That's her telling you she doesn't want intimacy with you. Here's the mistake men make. They convince themselves it's fine as long as they're still in her presence. They settle for being the guy who hangs out in the group thinking, at least I get to see her. But let me wake you up. Being physically near her isn't a win if she's intentionally keeping you at arm's length. In fact, the more time you spend around her without building real attraction, the more you cement yourself into the dreaded friend zone. Picture this. You ask her to grab dinner, just the two of you. She replies, sure, but can my friend come too? Or you invite her over to watch a movie, and somehow it turns into a group hangout. Over and over, she creates buffers. And you keep telling yourself she's just social, or maybe a little shy. But the truth is, if she wanted to be alone with you, she would. A woman who truly likes you will jump at the chance to have your attention all to herself. She won't need an audience. Think of it like this. Attraction is like a flame. When she's into you, she'll want to shield that flame from the wind of the outside world, to keep it burning in private moments with you. But when she's not into you, she'll scatter that flame into group settings where it never has a chance to grow. And the more you hang around hoping to win her over, the more she gets comfortable keeping you exactly where she wants you. Close enough for convenience, far enough to block intimacy. The danger here, my friends, is subtle. Men waste years being the nice guy in the group, thinking proximity will eventually lead to attraction. But proximity without intimacy is just friendship. And friendship is exactly where she's placed you. So don't settle for scraps of attention in group settings. Pay attention to whether she actively seeks private moments with you, because if she avoids being alone with you, she's already given you her answer. Drop this in the comments right now. I don't chase group time. Sign 6, her body language screams disinterest. My friends, words can lie, but the body rarely does. When a woman is into you, her body leans in, her eyes lock onto yours, her arms are open, and she looks for excuses to close the distance. Brushing your arm, smiling longer than usual, playing with her hair. That's attraction without words. But when she's not interested, her body shuts the door before her mouth ever says it. She crosses her arms, angles her body away, avoids eye contact, leans back when you move closer, and keeps a physical barrier between you. You'll notice the energy feels cold, like she's guarding herself from something unwanted. And yet, many men ignore these signals, clinging to her polite smile or friendly tone. Here's the truth. If her body language is screaming, stay away, believe it. Respect the signs. Chasing harder doesn't make you confident, it makes you look desperate. And desperation kills attraction faster than anything else. Drop this in the comments. I respect the signals. Sign 7, she flirts with others in front of you. Now here's a tough pill to swallow, folks. If a woman is genuinely attracted to you, she won't be openly giving her attention to other men right in front of your eyes. She'll want you to feel like the man she's choosing in that moment. But when she's not interested, she won't think twice about laughing too hard at another guy's jokes, touching his arm during conversation, or giving him that lingering eye contact, all while you're standing right there. Sometimes she does it without even realizing, because you're not on her radar like that. Other times, she knows exactly what she's doing. It's her way of signaling you're not in the running. Either way, the message is the same. Her attraction is going elsewhere. Here's the mistake men make. They take it as a challenge. They think, I'll prove myself and outshine him. But attraction isn't a competition. If she valued you, you'd never have to compete in the first place. So don't play the fool. If she's openly flirting with others in front of you, she's already shown you where you stand. Respect yourself enough to walk away. Drop this in the comments. I don't compete for attention. My friends, the truth is simple. When a woman is interested, you'll never have to guess. And when she's not, her actions will make it painfully clear. Don't waste your time chasing confusion. Respect yourself enough to walk away and save your energy for someone who truly wants you. If this video opened your eyes or gave you value, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, press like, and share this with a brother who needs to hear it. Stay sharp, stay strong, and always remember, your time has value.